let's talk about manifesting. So I was talking to a client earlier and we were discussing like how to bring manifestations into fruition, especially when it's something like really big. So I used part of my life for an example, and I said, okay, well, there's sometimes steps that you need to take in between where you're at right now and where you're going to be with your manifestations, because sometimes you're not in that vibration and frequency yet, but there are ways that you can get there in between, like little baby steps. For me, you know, I've always wanted to be in psychology and helping people, and then I wanted to be a life coach, and now, you know, that's what I do now, but there was like so many steps in between that I needed to take to get me vibrationally ready. So I was in this one job and I loved it so much, but I was doing the work. I was a program manager, but I was doing the work of a program director. But I was so afraid to ask for that promotion and ask for that raise, even though I was already doing the work. And so one day I just kind of got fed up and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And so I asked and they're like, oh, well, you don't really have the certifications to be in that position. And I said, okay, well, are you going to hire somebody else? And they say, no, we don't have it in the budget to hire like a whole nother person. And I was like, okay, well, who's going to do this work? And they're like, well, you know, that's why we're asking you to do it right now. And I said, oh, so you want me to do the work but not get compensated for it or not hold that job title? And so I kind of had to put an ultimatum in there and say, like, I need to be paid for what I am worth, right? Or the work that I'm doing and for that job title. And they said, okay. Now, I ended up leaving that job like 6 months later. And it wasn't like about the money or the job title. It was me claiming my confidence, my self-esteem, asking for what I deserve and what I'm worth, right? And so that got me to where I'm at right now, even though there was a lot of other steps in between there. But that was me stepping into the vibration and frequency of who I needed to be in order to do the things that I'm doing now. And that's what the universe is asking us with manifesting too. Like, where are there areas in your life that you can go ahead and start embodying the characteristics and the frequency of where you want to be? If you found this helpful, remember to follow along for more manifesting tips, and I hope you have a very magical day.